Hi Sagittarius and welcome to your July 2015 monthly forecast for your love life. So, Sagittarius doesn't really have a difficult spread for me, but there are a bit of complications. So again, I already have laid out the cards for you. I have meditated on it and I have drew a oracle card and some Lenormand, which we will be discussing later on. So let's set this aside for now. So basically, Sagittarius is having the time of their life right now. I mean, they are at the point of their life wherein they feel that they can do almost anything. And if they want something, they'll get it. Those kinds of stuff. They are so positive as well. And there could be times that they'll help a manipulative side, which is one of the negative aspect of a Sagittarius. I mean, not all, but some. What's crossing you right now is the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles crossing the Magician card tells me a lot about how you're maybe taking in too much. Like whenever an opportunity strikes, you take in things, and maybe you're not being responsible enough for the things that you are completely doing. Like maybe you're promising your lover, yeah, we'll do this, we'll do that, but you never even push through. It's like you're just saying things without doing things. And sometimes this is not like Sagittarius because there are times when you tend to do what you say, but right now you may not be going to do that because you've taken in too much promises that you cannot fulfill. Or another way this could play out is that maybe you tend to attend a lot of parties, social gatherings, and you do a lot of travels along the way, in which your finances will suffer. It's like you're giving in to a lot of your desires. So, yeah. And this could play out with the Six of Wands as your foundation. I mean, you're getting a lot of invites, you're getting a lot of messages, people are coming to you, and everything is really about fun and laughter. I mean, Sagittarius likes this kind of stuff where an adventure takes place. You're maybe going out of town, or recently you have been going out of town, and it's all just a lot of fun, really. And yeah, in the recent past, you have the Star card. I do feel that you had recently a great month ahead of you. I mean, during June, a lot of people have suffered, and maybe you're not the type who has really taken into place that you have suffered at all. It seems that you had a fun, really. Or it could also be that you have taken great care of your relationship. If your relationship has suffered way back, it seems that in the recent past you have tried to mend things for the sake of your partner. But it's also saying here that you have tried to focus too much on other people's happiness that you are not really fulfilling your own happiness, your own desires. So that could be the issue here is because you also have to take care of yourself. You also need to tend to your own happiness as a whole. For your challenge, you have the Ace of Wands, which is very, very awkward because the Ace of Wands is a very, very wonderful card. In case you still didn't know that, it's a card of beginnings wherein you are decisive and all that. So, that being in a challenge card and how it will affect you, I don't think it will be in a good place, but I guess it has a lesson for you as well. So, being in the Ace of Wands as a challenge card, I feel that this is saying more about you pursuing what makes you happy, but again, The lesson for Sagittarius this time around is all about responsibilities. You're not being responsible for the things that you are doing. And if or you are already in a commitment with someone, whether it's just a boyfriend girlfriend kind of relationship, or maybe you're married, I did said earlier that you need to take care of yourself. But Sagittarius tends to go to the extreme. I mean, it's either I focus on her or him, or I don't focus on myself at all. And when I focus on myself, I don't focus on anyone else but myself. So you may need to balance things, Sagittarius. And there are tons of energies going around in the planetary alignments. And you, being a fire sign, um, this is making things a bit crazy because you are already energetic, and with the Ace of Wands here in the challenging position, it tells me more that you might feel intense energies within the month of July. So, and I feel that it teaches you to manage your energies well and focus on what you need to focus, priorities, those kinds of stuff. Because sometimes when we feel tons of energies within us, it's not really helping our relationship because with the with this card with the Five of Wands, it tells me that with that intense energy, if you're not able to focus what energy to put to your love life, to yourself, to other people, you'll get overwhelmed and you end up arguing with people. So I do suggest that maybe you can do some workout or use up those energies so you can be more calm and centered and grounded instead of just storing it all inside of you and then one day you're blowing out. So that could be some of the issues. Or maybe the challenge here is that you are you are working on too much of your own desires that you might end up cheating someone with someone over here because the whole spread later on we'll be discussing that there could be some cheating going on because of you following too much of your own desires. So you have to be careful of this Ace of Wands. It has a good side to it, but it has a not so good side being in the challenge position. I mean, in the near future, you have the Tower card. The Tower card is the card of change. So things will definitely be intense for you. And I just noticed just now you have a whole lot of Wands card, and Wands is a fire energy, and you being a Sagittarius, this could be really crazy. Um, there could be some falling out with your partner, and your partner will probably have no idea why you are like this. There could be a lot of shouting, yelling, those kinds of issues. So again, please try to control yourself. And if ever you are stressed at work, don't try to let things out towards your partner because, hey, they are just human and they do get hurt as well, especially if you're dating a Pisces or any water signs out there. I don't think that will be a very, very nice idea because Sagittarius tends to say things that are quite hurtful. Uh, so yeah, again, Five of Wands being you, this represents on the things that you might act upon, and whenever in a stressful situation, you might just end up arguing with people, not because you wanted to. It's just your nature to argue with them, and for you, it's even normal, which I think is not normal, really. Um, So you might be arguing with people, you might be arguing with your lover, or other people that's close to you, really. So be careful of that energy. So again, release the energy that is not needed in you. because believe it or not, it plays a role in our life, the energy that we absorb in the daily basis. But still, it seems that despite all those arguing, it seems that things will be fun and lighthearted for you. You'll get there's always going to be someone out there that will reach out to you. You'll never be alone, Sagittarius. Even if probably you have a fallout with your partner, um, it seems that you'll still be going out with people, having fun with people, talking with people, partying with people, those kinds of things. Or probably this could play out in a sense that even though you're getting mad over someone, that person still comes along in your life and still tries to understand you. Thus, in a way, you're pretty lucky. I mean, not all people can actually do that. Not all people, when they are being said mean words, would still be in your life. Some would just walk away from you. But it does seem here from the Sagittarius that I am picking up that there's still people that is going to be in your life and will try to understand you. And that's a good thing. Or it could be that you're just going to, you won't mind the argument and just have fun being a selfish brat that you are. So, yeah. So, how everything affects you as a whole? Well, there's going to be a lot of fun. You have the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups over here. It seems that you are going to give in to your desires and you'll be doing things that makes you happy and whatever that brings you joy. And another way this could play out is that maybe after arguing with your partner, you end up going out, going to a bar, going to a party, and wooing someone else. So that could be a bit hard to do. I mean, Sagittarius are not really known for being loyal. So it's easy for you to get tempted. So this card plays as an advice to be mindful of your own desires. Sagittarius, I think that the really big lesson for you this month is knowing how to balance things. Balance your desires. You tend to go to the extreme at times and you're hurting someone in the process. So we will discuss that later on because I'm seeing not so good card in the Lenormand, which could play out. It doesn't have any relation to tarot, just in case you're wondering. Lenormand completely just give out random messages relating to how a July of a Sagittarius will be. It doesn't relate to tarot. But sometimes when I'm getting messages here, mixed messages, because there are a lot of Sagittarius out there, and it could play different in a different ways to different Sagittarius. And and I'll never know what kind of Sagittarius there is, so I'm just randomly saying whatever I pick up. So it might get confusing because I feel that I am saying a lot of things in relation to different Sagittarius, or it could be um, there it relates to people who have a lot of fire energy in their birth chart, something like that. They could be a water sign or a Libra that has a lot of fire energy to it as well. So anyway, be mindful of having too much fun because the people might find out if you're cheating. So again, please be careful in doing any kinds of cheating. Have fun, but don't try to have too much fun to the point wherein you risk your own family, you risk losing something really important in your life. So yeah. And for the outcome card, we have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. And it seems that after the whole crazy month, argument and stuff like that. It's saying here that someone is always there to help you. Someone is still there in your life caring for you. And it seems to me it's related to maybe your wife, maybe your partner who has always been understanding to you. There's still a happy note at the end of the month. It seems like they know you too well that you're really just like this. You always get mad over things that are completely nothing. It's like crazy. Why will you get mad over a controller of a computer? Something like that. So it's really, really crazy because it seems that your partner knows you too well, that maybe you are fickle or maybe you're just someone who's easily irritated over random things. That's like you. So, so yeah. Mm, Another way this could play out is that maybe you find yourself in a difficult position in various aspect of your life, and this person helps you out and brings some happiness for your life. So for our oracle card, we have the Horn God. This is a counterpart of a goddess. I think the Horn God talks about joy and desire. And just like we have discussed, Sagittarius should just do what makes them happy, yet at the same time, trying to have a balance over things and try not to be excessive with those desires. And if you notice in this card, the Horn God, uh, he is in the middle of light and dark, I feel. I'm not really familiar too much with Wicca. Anyway, um, he is in the middle of the two. It seems that he is holding on to two things as well. It seems like this is just like Sagittarius, wanting all things at the same time. But with the Horn God, he is balanced, he's centered, he knows what he is doing, and this is the lesson um, of Sagittarius as a whole. Yes, do what you want, focus on your desires, focus on what makes you happy, but do know how to handle everything that you have engaged in. Have responsibilities for it, take care of and also take care of yourself. So, yeah, you have too much energy. So you have a lot of energy to spare to a lot of things. It's just that I hope that you will be more caring to other people in your life as well. Um, so yeah, and also do not try to engage yourself in things that will not benefit you, in things that will actually hurt you in the long run. And I'm also sensing some financial loss here, so be careful of that. Again, responsibility takes a priority. Though this is supposed to be a love reading, but it seems that it connects to other part of your life as well. So with the Lenormand card, um, this is actually telling me of some losses that you might encounter. There might be some sad conversations, maybe some Sagittarius that have cheated or something like that might have some kind of a talk with their partner about moving on, some conversations that maybe this isn't gonna work out between us, those kinds of things. But and the thing is, you might risk losing something of real value in your life. So this is just a warning to Sagittarius to Learn to balance things, learn to balance your own desires, and learn to settle on what makes you feel contented and not wanting more. Don't be too greedy. Something like that. So, yeah, I hope it resonated with you. And sorry if it seems confusing. Just if it is, let me know and I'll try to correct that since I do record this on the spot. So I might be getting overwhelmed with all the messages that I'm getting. So anyway, yeah, if you'd like a personal reading with me, just check it out on the description box below and I'll see you next month. Thanks.